to see people here, as always, in the sanctuary and online. And we'll start our service tonight, page 118. The candles will be lit by Fiona Capstick.
As these Shabbat candles give light to all who behold them, so may we by our lives give light to all who behold us, as their brightness reminds us of the generations of Israel who have kindled light. So may we in our own day be among those who kindle light. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Amen.
Blessed are you, eternal our God, sovereign of the universe, who hallows us with mitzvot, commanding us to kindle the light of Shabbat.
Thank you. And before we start, as has been my custom, I always read you a little thing that comes to me via WhatsApp. And the theme this week is of Lech Lecha. The theme I'm going to take is, what does it mean to be a Jew? And the simple answer is that as Jews, we need to define ourselves, not let other people define us. And I think particularly in the context of what happened in Amsterdam, this becomes even more important. Don't let other people define us. Don't let them attack us. We are what we are, and we light the Shabbat lights. We bring light into the world, spiritually and emotionally. So before we carry on, I will read you. Parashat Lech Lecha. God tells Abraham, I will make your offspring as the dust of the earth, so that if one can count the dust of the earth, then your offspring too can be counted. And look toward heaven and count the stars, if you are able to count them. That is how numerous your descendants will be. From these vastly contrasting comparisons, we are reminded to be as the dust, grounded and humble, while aspiring to the height and brightness of the stars. Shabbat Shalom. We will continue on page 130. Lechu neranana l'Adonai, naria l'tzui yeshenu, nekadma fanav b'toda bizmirot naria lo, ki el gadol Adonai u'melech gadol al kol Elohim, asher bayado mechkarei aretz v'toafot harim lo, asher lo hayam v'hu asahu v'yabeshet yadav yetzaru, u'u nishtachave v'nechra'a nivracha lifnei Adonai osenu, ki hu Elohenu v'anachnu am marito v'tzon yado hayom. Imbakolo Tishma'u. Page 131. Shiru l'Adonai Shir Chadash, Shiru l'Adonai Kol Haaretz, Shiru l'Adonai Bachu Shemo, Basru Miyom Leyom Yeshuato, Sapru Vagoyim Kavodo, Bechol Ha'amim Niflotav. Are we going to carry on in English, page 132 in the middle, if you'd like to read with me. Let the heavens rejoice and the earth exult. Let the sea and all within it thunder, the fields and everything in them exult. Then shall all the trees of the forest shout for joy at the presence of the Eternal One. For God is coming to rule the earth. God will rule the world justly and its peoples in faithfulness. And we'll jump now to page 135. Adonai Malach Yugzu Amim, Yeshev Kerubim Tanot Haaretz, Adonai Betzion Gadol, Baram Hu Al Kol Ha'amim, Yodu Shimcha Gadol V'Norah, Kadosh Hu. Mighty ruler who loves justice, it was you who established equity. You who worked righteous judgment in Jacob. Exalt the eternal our God and bow down to God's footstool. God is holy. oz le'amo yiten. May God grant strength to our people. Adonai yevarech et amo v'shalom. May God grant our people peace. We come now to Lachadodi, page 138, and as always we're going to welcome the Shabbat bride by standing and facing the entrance. So page 138, join the choir, Lachadodi. Now we're going to sit until the last verse.
Dodi katala yalala 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 beshabbat bekabela lecha dodi likatala yalala 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 beshabbat bekabela shamor v'zachor bedibor echad hishmihanu el hameyuchad Adonai echad u'shmo echad v'shemo tiferet Shabbat nekabela lecha dodi likot kala yalala 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 Shabbat nekabela likot Shabbat lechu v'nilcha ki makor haberacha merosh mikedem nesucha sof maaseh b'machshavat tchila lecha dodi likot kala Shabbat nekabela lecha dodi likot kala yalala 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 Shabbat nekabela hitoreri hitoreri kiva orech kumi uri shida beri kevod Adonai alaik nigla lecha dodi likot kala Shabbat nekabela lecha dodi likot kala yalala 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 Shabbat nekabela boi v'shalom ateret bala gam b'simcha u'vetzola tochem onei segula boi chala lecha dodi likot kala yalala 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 Shabbat nekabela lecha dodi likot kala yalala 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 Shabbat nekabela la 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 la
And as our custom, before we take our seats, let's just take a few moments and greet each other just as we've greeted the Sabbath bride. 4-0. With Mitzmor Shir, the choir is going to sing for us.
Mizmor Shir leyom haShabbat, tov lehodot la'Adonai, ulezamer shimcha elyon, ulezamer shimcha elyon, להגיד בבוקר חסדך, ואמונתך בלילות, עלי אסור, עלי עוול, עלי היגיון בחינום. מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, ולזמר לשמך העליון, ולזמר לשמך העליון. כי שימחתני אדוני בפועלך, במעשה ידיך רנן. מה גדלו מעשיך אדוני, מאוד עמקו מחשבותיך. מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, ולזמר לשמך העליון, ולזמר לשמך העליון.
איש בעל לא ידע, וכסיל לא יבין את זאת. The righteous bloom like a date palm. They thrive like a cedar in Lebanon. Planted in the Eternal One's house, they flourish in our God's courts. In old age, they still produce fruit. They are full of sap and freshness, attesting that God is upright. My rock, in whom there is no wrong. And we're going to continue this evening on page 263. 263, and please rise, because we've come to the Chatzi Kaddish, which is like a punctuation mark in the beginning of the service.
La 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 la.
Please be seated. And I'm continuing on page 265. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bidvaro ma'ariv aravim, b'chochma potech she'arim. ובתבונה משנה עתים ומחליף את הזמנים, ומסדר את הכוכבים במשמרותיהם ברקיע כרצונו. Days follow day in endless succession, and the years vanish, but your sovereignty endures. Though all things pass, let not your glory depart from us. Help us to become co-workers with you, and endow our fleeting days with abiding worth. Baruch atah Adonai, hama'ariv aravim. Page 266. Ahavat olam beit Yisrael amcha ahavta. Torah u'mitzvot, chukim u'mishpatim otanu limadeta. Al ken Adonai Eloheinu b'shochbenu v'komenu nasiach b'chukecha, v'nismach b'divrei toratcha v'mitzvotecha le'olam va'ed. Ki hem chayenu va'orach yameinu, u'vahem negeh yomam v'layla. Ve'avatcha al tasir mimenu le'olamim. Baruch atah Adonai, ohev amo Yisrael. And please rise, because we've come now to the Shema. Please join me in reading page 268 in Hebrew. V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha v'chol lavavcha uv'chol nafshecha uv'chol moedecha v'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavcha hayom al levavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam v'shiftecha b'veitecha uv'lechtecha v'aderech uv'shofbecha uv'kumecha ושתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, ובטאתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך. למען תזכרו, ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם, אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם אמת. Please be seated, and the choir will continue on page 270.
Dharma
ונאמר, כי פדה אדוני את יעקב וגאלו מיד חזק ממנו, ברוך אתה אדוני, גאל ישראל. You are true protection and safety. In your presence we find love and acceptance. Watch over us as we go forth. Prepare for us as we return. Spread over us your shelter of peace over all we love, over our Jerusalem and yours. Baruch atah Adonai, hapores sukat shalom aleinu, va'al kol amo Yisrael, va'al Yerushalayim. And it makes sense that we move from the prayer for peace and we segue into the prayer about keeping Shabbat, because Shabbat, of course, is all about peace. At top of page 272, I'll read in English tonight. The people of Israel shall keep Shabbat, observing Shabbat throughout the ages as a covenant for all time. It is a sign for all time between me and the people of Israel. For in 6 days God made heaven and earth, and on the 7th day God ceased from work and was refreshed. We come now to the Tefillah, page 273, and please rise.
Adonai, Sefetai Tiftach, Uthia Kiteilatecha. Adonai, Sefetai Tiftach, Uthia Kiteilatecha. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu, Elohei Avotenu, Elohei Imotenu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarai, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, וזוכר חסדי אבות ואמהות, ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם למען שמו באהבה, מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני מגן אברהם ועזרת שרה.
Page 275. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיה הכל אתה רב להושיע. משיב הרוח ומוריד הגשם, מזריח השמש ומוריד הטל. מחוקל חיים בחסד, מחיה הכל ברחמים רבים. סומך נופלים ברופא חולים ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר. מי כמוך בעל גבורות ומי דומה לך, מלך ממית ומחיה ומצמיח ישועה. ונאמן אתה להחיות הכל, ברוך אתה אדוני מחיה הכל. Page 276. אתה קדוש ושמך קדוש, וקדושים בכל יום יהללוך סלע. ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש. You set aside the seventh day for your name, the pinnacle of creation, and you blessed it above all other days, more sacred than all festival times. So it is written in your Torah. ויחולו השמיים והארץ וכל צבאם. ויחל אלוהים ביום השביעי מלאכתו אשר עשה. וישפוט ביום השביעי מכל מלאכתו אשר עשה. ויברך אלוהים את יום השביעי ויקדש אותו, כי בו שבת מכל מלאכתו אשר ברא אלוהים לעשות. Page 278. אלוהינו ואלוהי אבותינו, רוצה במנוחתנו, קדשנו במצוותיך ותן חלקנו בתורתך. סבנו מטובך ושמחנו בישועתך. May these hours of rest and renewal open our hearts to joy and our minds to truth. May all who struggle find rest on this day. May all who suffer find solace. May all who hurt find healing on this day. May all who despair find purpose. May all who hunger find fulfillment on this day. And may we all live in such a way that this day fulfill its promise. Baruch atah Adonai Mekadesh HaShabbat. Page 279. Ratzei Adonai Eloheinu be'amcha Yisrael utfilatam ba'ava tekabel uti leratzon tamid avodat Yisrael amecha el karov lechol korav pnei el avadecha v'chonenu shpoch rochacha aleinu v'techezena einenu v'shivcha letzion barachamim. Baruch atah Adonai hamachazir shkinato letzion. And page 281, I'm reading at the top in English. For the good in us, which calls us to a better life, we give thanks. For the strength to improve the world with our hearts and our hands, we offer praise. For the desire in us, which leads us to work for peace, we are grateful. For life and nature, harmony and beauty, for the hope of tomorrow, all praise to the source of being. ועל כולם יתברך ויתרומם שמך מלכנו תמיד לעולם ועד. וכל אחרים ידעוך והללו את שמך באמת. האל ישועתנו ועזרתנו סלע. ברוך אתה אדוני, הטוב שמך ולך נאה להודות. please be seated and let's take a few moments for our own silent meditations. You can find a silent prayer on page 284 or obviously as the heart mouth prompt. In this week's Parsha, we have the tale not of two cities, but of two journeys. The Torah portion begins with the obvious first journey. Go for yourself from your land, from the place where you were born, and from your father's house, to the land that I will show you. So, there's the notion of going out, of leaving all that's familiar and starting afresh. The Kabbalists teach that every individual has 32,000 possible paths in front of him or her. Amongst those 32,000 paths, there is one that is called the Orech Chaim, the path of life. And as we remember from the High Holy Day liturgy, which wasn't all that long ago, the Torah tells us to choose life. According to the Zohar, the words Lech Lecha, which constitute the name of the Torah portion and are in its opening verse, do not only mean go for yourself, but it also means go to yourself. And how do we go to ourselves? To discover who we truly are. As children, we're raised in an environment where choices are made for us, where our specific circumstances and surroundings determine how our lives are lived. And as we grow older, we have more independence and more freedom. With that, of course, comes more responsibility. And at a certain age, we leave our homes and decide how we will live. Yet there's always a question as to how we came to these decisions. And also there's a bigger question. When we choose to do something, are we doing what we feel is right, or are we just not doing things the way we were taught? This lifelong process of understanding who we are and who we want to be is what Lech Lecha is all about. There is a Hasidic concept that we should live with the times, meaning that as each Torah portion is read, we need to find ourselves, our lives, in the words. The Torah, when properly learned, should unveil our personal autobiography. So, what do we learn from Abraham? From a very young age, he's a rebel, and we can say he's a rebel with a cause. The Midrash teaches that as a small child, he was sent to a cave, to solitary confinement, where he spent 3 years. When he emerged, he knew Hebrew, and he knew that there was a God, the creator of the world. He came out knowing who he was and what he believed, and so began a lifelong process of breaking the idols in the world around him. But we can ask, how did he learn when there was no one to teach him? The rabbis say that he looked within. He read his soul. And this, I'd argue, is the second journey inherent in Lech Lecha, the inward journey. It is said that when the whole world was on one side, on Eva Echad, Abraham was on the other side, Eva Sheni. It is this very word, Ever, that the term for the Hebrews, Ivri, comes from. For as a Jewish people, we are commanded to follow the Torah and live according to its ways, even if the whole world is against us. Like Abraham, we need to undertake a journey. And in order to really know ourselves, we must temporarily distance ourselves from the influences of those around us. Spiritually and emotionally, we need to meet ourselves all over again, a journey of self-actualization. This is how we, Lech Lecha, go from ourselves back to ourselves. And we do this as Ivrim, as Jews, willing to stand on the other side from the rest of the world, as those who will pursue truth and righteousness, even when the popular view may greatly differ. In today's world, the more we break the idols of hatred, disinformation, and false narratives, the stronger we can become. This is what Abraham teaches us. This is what it means to be a Jew, to swim against the current, to reveal our God-given soul and our unique mission in this world. In this way, we will truly go from ourselves, to discover and reveal our true essence. And I'd like to end with a poem written by Nobel laureate Derek Walcott about coming back to yourself. It's called Love After Love. The time will come when, with elation, you will greet yourself arriving at your own door, in your own mirror, and each will smile at the other's welcome and say, "Sit here, eat." You will love again the stranger who was yourself. Give wine, give bread, give back your heart to itself, to the stranger who has loved you all your life, whom you ignored for another, who knows you by heart. Take down the love letters from the bookshelf, the photographs, the desperate notes. Peel your own image from the mirror. Sit, feast on your life. Shabbat Shalom. We come now to the concluding part of the service, which is the Aleinu, and we have as Ark opener Richard Harris, and as Ark closer we have Clive Hall. And we're going to continue on page 587 with Aleinu reading number 3. Let us now praise the Sovereign of the universe and proclaim the greatness of the Creator, whose unity we are charged to declare, whose realm it is our purpose to uphold. Therefore, we bow in awe and thanksgiving before the one who is sovereign over all, the Holy and Blessed One. Page 591. May we gain wisdom in our lives, overflowing like a river with understanding. Loved each of us for the peace we bring to others. May our deeds exceed our speech, and may we never lift up our hand but to conquer fear and doubt and despair. Rise up like the sun, O God, over all humanity. Cause light to go forth over all the lands between the seas, and light up the universe with the joy of wholeness, of freedom, and of peace.
ונאמר, והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ. ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד.
Please remain standing. I'm just going to get the list. And I'm going to continue on page 593, reading number 3. The light of life is a finite flame. Like the Shabbat candles, life is kindled, it burns, it glows, it's radiant with warmth and beauty. But soon it fades or is extinguished. Its substance is consumed and it is no more. In light we see, In light we are seen. The flames dance and our lives are full. But as night follows day, the candle of our life burns down and gutters. There is an end to the flames. We see no more and are no more seen. Yet we must not despair, for we are more than a memory slowly fading into the darkness. With our lives, we give life. Something of us can never die. We move in the eternal cycle of darkness and death, of light and life. We think of our loved ones whom death has recently taken from us, those who died at the season and years past, and those whom we've drawn into our hearts with our own. And this week from Bet David we remember Dina Berman, mother of Dr. Les Berman, Cyril Mayers, father of Philip Mayers, Leo Fish, husband of Margaret Fish, Doris Solomon, mother of Linda Buell, Delise Kramer, mother of David Kramer, Douglas Boerter, father of Yaniv Barak, Helen Ozinski, mother of Robin Rosen, Laura van Niekerk, mother of Tertia Keat, and Herbert Shield, father-in-law of Arlene Bonin. From Bet Menorah in Pretoria, we remember Max Tucker, father of Ivor Tucker, and those who passed away recently, Gail Azayski, mother of Joel and Karen and Jolene Azayski, Ronnie Youngelson, father of Calandra Youngelson, Molly Smith, beloved mother of Jeremy and Alex, Brendan and Gillian, Matthew and Lynn and Candace, grandchildren Kelsey and Dylan, Gabriella, Alison, Amy, Benjamin, Layla, Zach and Leo, and her great-grandchildren Annabelle, Jemima and Seth, mourned by all of us here at Bet David Kehillah, and the past pupils of the Mitzvah School. If anybody has a name they'd like to call out, please do so now, and I'll start at this side. And we also remember all those who have lost their lives in wars and those who have no one to remember them. And the Mourner's Kaddish you will find on page 598. Please read with me. Yet kadal v'yet kadash shemei rabbah ve'oma divra chirutei v'yamlich machutei b'chayechon v'yomechon uv'chayei d'chol beit Yisrael ba'agala v'zman kariv v'imru. Amen. Yehei shmei rabbah mevorach le'olam olamei umaya. Yet barach v'yishtabach v'yitpa v'yitramam v'yitnaseh v'yithada v'yithale v'yithalal shmei d'kudsha rechu le'ela min kol bechata v'shirata tushbachata v'nechemata damiran b'oma v'imru. Amen. Yehei shlama rabbah min shmaya v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. Oseh shalom b'mramav hu yaseh shalom Aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. May the one who creates harmony on high bring peace to us and to all Israel, to which we say, Amen. Please be seated. Let's see if we have announcements. Thank you as always to the choir, musicians, and my technical desk, and also, of course, to everybody here who's attended the service, both in person and online. The weekly Shabbat talks will be resuming soon, so don't despair. Cheder class tomorrow is 8:15 with Mora Diane. The Bet David Cheder learners will be holding their end-of-year service on Friday, the 29th of November at 6 p.m. And there'll be a special brocha for learners, their families and congregants that will happen after the service. And please join us in the foyer for Kiddush after the service. It'll be over there. And a reminder, the next Hora and Havdalah event takes place tomorrow, Saturday afternoon, 4:30 at Bet Emmanuel, with Rabbi Chava Costa, Michelle Goodman, and musician Tula. And everybody's welcome. If you do come, bring along a vegetarian platter, snacks or drinks to share. And you'll find more details in the Adkan newsletter. And finally, we conclude the service with the singing of Shalom Aleichem on page 627.
Shalom Aleichem, Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasheret, Malachei Elyon, Bimelech, Malchei צאתכם לשלום, מלאכי השלום, מלאכי עליון, מי מלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא. שלום עליכם, שלום עליכם, מלאכי השרת, מלאכי עליון, מי מלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש, הקדוש ברוך הוא.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat.